What was maybe one or two of the most difficult aspects of your transition here? Not just living here to drink coconut water, but you're building. Yeah. What have been maybe one or two of the most difficult aspects of that transition?
I have no horror stories.
A lot of people in the diaspora, especially the African American, complain about how difficult it is transitioning. And this video is an interesting one if you actually want to learn more. And you're going to be learning from people who are doing it and they are doing it right. This is an interview that was done by Tim Swain and Dre Taylor, and it's such a good video they've actually made, and I just want you to listen.
It's been a good transition. We have people here on the ground. You have to have people here on the ground if you go move to be able to move and groove like you want to in Ghana.
Yeah.
You got somebody on the ground.
No, go ahead.
You got somebody on the ground here in Ghana. That makes things a whole lot easier.
Did you listen to that? He says that if you have people on the ground, it makes things a lot more easier. So the first thing is, if you are thinking about coming to Africa, anywhere in Africa, whether it be Ghana or South Africa, anywhere, you just have to ensure that you have people on the ground. Maybe you don't have a friend, you don't have anyone you know. You can speak with your colleague, African Americans and co. They could get you people they've actually dealt with and they were good. And if you don't know some, you can actually start by coming first to actually come on the spot, explore the country, and there you make friends.
If you don't know, if you come in here, you don't know, then it's going to be hard for you.
What was maybe one or two of the most difficult aspects of your transition here? Not just living here to drink coconut water, but you're building.
Yeah.
What have been maybe one or two of the most difficult aspects of that transition?
Man, for me, I don't really say it's been difficult. You know, I had a team here on the ground that been here for a while that made my transition easy compared to everybody else. I have no horror stories.
Oh, really? None?
And none. Even with building here, I don't have no horror stories.
And he said he doesn't have no horror stories. And this is what some people in the diaspora doesn't like to hear, especially those who want to paint Ghana black, they want to paint Africa black. I don't know where they get their definition of honesty from. When you speak bad about a country to them, you are being honest. But when you speak good about a country, you're not supposed to be trusted. They can't trust you. You have to speak bad. Let's continue though.
You know, you got bad contracts that you fire and hire X, Y, and Z, but you have that in the States. You know what I mean? And so I don't have no, he did this and he did that. No, you know, I come with some experience. I come with, you know, openness, understanding, and so I haven't had any bad issues or bad stories to tell, unlike some other people.
You know, I've seen some couple of African Americans, and then they make YouTube videos as well. Like there are two ladies, two separate people, yeah, and they come like they don't need anyone's help. They can do things themselves. They keep falling into from one trouble to another, and they instead of to blame themselves for they turn around and blame the country. I don't get it. You don't know how things work here. The only things you know or what you know is how things work at your place in Europe, in USA, wherever you come from. That's how you know, but you don't know how things work here. Then they buy this land, you get issue, you go to this land, you get issue, you do this. From one problem to another, then at the end of the day, they turn around and blame the country. How? Listen to Dre Taylor speak here.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because sometimes we paint the picture that everybody has had the same experience when they've transitioned from one country to another. Obviously, we all experience some of the same kind of issues, but how those things are mitigated is based upon what you just mentioned, right? Maybe prior experience, who you have on the ground, and how you move.
Right.
And we both know that there's a lot of people who move where they just jump here and they do stuff that they shouldn't even do back in the States, like come to a new place, sight unseen, buy things and all that. But what I'm really excited about is, right, the vision that you've been able to turn into reality.
So basically, you can see that Tim Swain is actually doing good interview and asking the right questions. And you find a lot of people, especially the African American community, you find a group among them, very few people, I wouldn't say much, very few tiny group among them who make YouTube videos. And not all of them do, but a few among those who make YouTube videos or YouTubers, they're just interested in negativity. So if the question is, if you are interested in negativity, only speak bad about a nation that is a few years old, it cannot be compared to your European countries or USA, it cannot be compared to it. And number two, you are coming to a developing country, not a developed country. You know all this, but you still came. You understand? Then you come and then you want to act surprised, as if you didn't know that this is a developing nation, things are not right. Then why are you going to be doing that? You come on YouTube and you say, I'm being honest. See, you speaking bad about a country is not honesty. It actually shows how weak you are, and you cannot be, compared to your ancestors. Because if you talk about being an ancestral person coming from Africa, do you know the struggle our ancestors went through, slavery and stuff? Do you know how the struggle they went through? You have not gone through a bit of it yet. You want the whole world to break loose just because of the issue you went through. I don't get it. You come here, you complain, talk plenty. Oh, my sister or my brother. Our ancestors used to be very brave. They used to be very strong people, strong-minded. No matter how struggle they go through, they still think about a better tomorrow. That's how they think. But Opana people, very few people amongst you come here and then they try to tarnish the image of good African Americans who are really doing amazing work. And you can see this man here, Dre Taylor, he's building. Do you know the vision the man is selling? He's building an entire estate his own self, and he's raising over 170 houses. Yeah, I think that's what Tim Swain has posted. Yeah, and he's doing really amazing work. These are the people you need to be listening from. People who are positive, people who have done it right and they are still doing it right. Not from people who don't have much to talk about and all they think about is how to create content. And sometimes I don't blame these YouTubers who come to speak bad about a country, but I just think that it's mostly caused by some of you, the viewers. Because if someone makes a video and talks good about a country like Ghana, you don't say anything about it, but immediately they start speaking bad about country. Thank you for being honesty. Then they come to the comment section and thank you for being honesty. This is honesty. Thank you for helping us. Like, how is this a help? Someone speaking bad about country, is that what you call help? I don't think so. So for me, I think that you don't need to speak everything good about country though, but you can speak negative or speak things that do not work. But there's a way you can speak it that it wouldn't be offensive. And number two, and at the same time, you get to still achieve what you want to do. What do you want to achieve? You want to educate people. So if you follow my channel, I make videos. I show you the roads that I ride, the roads that are not bad. I don't edit the videos. I show you, I don't talk. I show you, I don't talk. So most of these people, they come, they make a lot of allegations. Nobody asks them, where is your evidence? Nobody asks them, show us instead of talk. Most don't show, they just talk. So, always transitioning or coming to Africa is the best thing for you because here it's a land of freedom. You understand? It's a land of freedom. If you are here, you are free. The only thing if you don't take that, you'll be poor. So just make sure that you work on your financial capacity, how you can make money even if you are in Africa, and you'll be able to be done. And one of the ways is going into real estate, as Mr. Dre Taylor is done. So thank you, Tim Swain, and thank you, Mr. Dre Taylor, for this amazing interview. And I'll be very glad if you keep making more. Thank you very much. My name is Imoru Sadat. Welcome to Business Choice Ghana. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, check in the description of the video. You get my number there, reach me. If you also want to, a company to handle the building project, we have a reputable company for that. If you also want to book me for consultation, I'm available. If you also want to book me to help you do due diligence before you buy any land anywhere in Ghana, I'm available to help you too. My name is Imoru Sadat. Welcome to Business Choice Ghana.
Subscribe to talk business.